Hello, welcome to Daily Wellbeing with Gemma. So we as human beings are quite social creatures, and we tend to like to find some sort of greater meaning or purpose in life. We don't always get there, but we have that sense that we want to do something important in the world. And so social isolation and lockdown might be difficult for us because we've reduced that interaction, and perhaps the work that we were doing that gave our daily lives meaning, we're not able to do it at all, or perhaps not in the same kind of way. So what I'd like you to think about today is, what are you doing to give yourself that kind of purpose? Generally speaking, we tend to feel useful, or we tend to find meaning when we feel that we're contributing something to society. And it doesn't even have to be big. It can sometimes be little things like talking to a neighbour, helping somebody out, sharing your knowledge, doing research. There's all sorts of different ways in which we can feel like we're part of something bigger. It's just a case of finding those. So while you're on lockdown, if your routine has changed, you might want to ask yourself if there are ways that you can use your skills and talents and gifts in some other way, by sharing what you can do online, or perhaps by spending this time developing those skills so that when we're out of lockdown, you can do it in a bigger, better way than you did before. If you're particularly socially minded, you might want to think about ways in which you can volunteer to help those around you during lockdown. There are some wonderful stories of acts of kindness where people are doing shopping for elderly relatives, or having sort of dance on your doorstep street parties to liven people's days up. Obviously, still staying safe, what can you do to create that social connection that is perhaps more challenged at the moment? If you've got a lot of time on your hands because your work has changed, there might be different volunteering opportunities you can do from within your home. There are a lot of now telephone services available where you can volunteer for the NHS or for different helplines. I'll post some examples in the comments. And so finding things like this to do can just help give our day-to-day some structure, but also give us something to look forward to. When we feel like we've connected with others or served a purpose, it tends to mean that we look back on a day and feel like we've achieved something, and so it boosts our well-being as well as the well-being of the people that we've helped or that we've contributed to. So what meaning can you find in your day-to-day, sort of in general, but also especially in lockdown? Share some ideas, and I hope that's helpful. See you tomorrow. Bye.